Today, I accomplished one of the coolest things yet with AI related to my family history. I absolutely cannot wait to show you. It starts with this 1920 article from the St. Paul Daily News and my family's immigration story. I got a digital version from the Minnesota Historical Society. And today I took that digital version and I tried a bunch of things. There was a lot of trial and error involved in this process. I created a custom GPT that you'll be able to interact with my great Aunt Bertha and hear her story like it's coming one-on-one. Or even better, I created a Google or a Notebook LM Google Experience chat. Listen in.
We're going on a journey back to 1918, following the Levinson family as they made their way from Russia to America.
Buckle up, because this is going to be quite a ride.
Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of different sources to dig into, newspaper articles, timelines, you name it. It's going to be exciting to piece together their incredible story, right?
Oh, absolutely. And you know what makes this even more fascinating is the historical backdrop. This is 1918, right in the thick of World War I and the Russian Civil War. I mean, can you even imagine the chaos, the uncertainty, especially for ordinary folks like the Levinsons?
It's mind-boggling to think about. But before we get too far, let's actually introduce the Levinsons to everyone. So we've got James, the father, who's already over in America.
Right.
And back in Kishinev, which is now Moldova, there's his wife and their 4 daughters, Bertha, Isadore, Sarah, and Annie. Plus their grandmother's with them too.
Wow, a whole family.
Yeah, and it's mind-boggling to think.
Oh, our listeners got something to share. Let's hear it.
Hi, so here's what's interesting. My grandmother is Sarah. What do you think of that?
Well, that's absolutely incredible. What a personal connection to this story.
Seriously, that's amazing. To think that you're actually related to someone we're talking about today.
It really brings a whole new level of depth to our conversation, doesn't it? We were just about to talk about the family members back in Kishinev.
Yeah, we were just about to get into the details of their journey. We were going to talk about Sarah and her sisters.
It's quite something to hear from someone who has such a close tie to these events. We're honored you'd share that with us.
So cool. You must have heard some amazing stories about your grandmother. We're really excited to keep going with this now.
We'll be sure to highlight the details that mention Sarah specifically as we continue.
Okay, so back in Kishinev, which is now Moldova, there's the Levinson family, the mother, and the 4 daughters, including your grandmother, Sarah.
And of course, their grandmothers with them too. It was quite a household, a lot of people to move across the world.
Yeah, and they're about to embark on a journey that most of us can't even imagine.
It's June of 1918 when their adventure kicks off. The world's still reeling from the Great War, and they set out from Kishinev by train.
By train, huh?
Yeah, but picture this. Jam-packed carriages, barely enough food, and forget about a good night's sleep.
Oh, man.
And to make matters worse, they were constantly running into delays and detours because of the ongoing battles between the Reds and the Czechs.
It's crazy to think about what they went through. It took them an entire week just to reach the border.
Oh, yeah.
I was reading Bertha's account. She later wrote about it for a newspaper. She mentioned having to sleep on their luggage.
It's hard to imagine.
I just can't. I'm so excited about this, and I'm actually going to do a blog about how I did all of it because ChatGPT had to show me how to extract text from PDFs. I'd never done that before. And then Google or Notebook LM was actually much better at extracting locations, creating timelines, and then I used Napkin for visual, Napkin AI. Yes, look for the blog explaining how I did all of this.